And at Lawrence University in Appleton, and a famous face will be making an appearance. Steve March Torme, the son of legendary jazz singer Mel Torme, will get things started tomorrow night, and he joins me now with more, and has a nice cover story in the
yes, they put a cover of my older, not as good-looking brother on the cover of this, and then they pass it off as me. How dare they?
Yeah, Steve, I don't think that's.
But that's
a bad
nice.
Picture.
Got a cover. My kids will actually know that I have a job. So this is good.
Well,
nice to meet you, by the
thanks
way.
for joining us.
Well,
and,
thank you.
Let's talk about what you're going to do tomorrow, because this is a really cool event going on at Lawrence, and it's a real tribute to jazz. You're going to be singing your dad's tunes, huh?
Well, yeah, it's an interesting show in that it's a tribute to Mel Torme. And, you know, most people, if you ask them, well, I know your dad. Well, sure, Mel Torme, the guy in Night Court. And I go, yeah. And they said, well, you're going to be doing his songs. I go, yeah, well, name me one of his songs. Well, I can't really name one, but I know who your dad was. Well, that's true. Dad was known as more as a performer than as a recording artist, because he didn't really have hit records. So when I was putting the show together, I was trying to decide, well, what song should I do? I mean, most people know that he wrote the Christmas song. Mm-hmm. Well, you can't really do an hour and a half of the Christmas song. You could, but people would walk out after the 2 or 3 verses. So I found the songs that are associated with his career. Lulu's Back in Town, Don't Mean a Thing If It Ain't Got That Swing, Nightingale Sang in Berkeley Square, stuff like that. And the great thing about the show tomorrow, which is at 7:30 at the Lawrence University Chapel.
Very good.
In fact, get there early. Get there at 4 o'clock. We have batting practice. You want to see the guys hit beforehand. The great thing is we're using the faculty. The guys who teach, Lawrence University has a great music department. And the guys who teach saxophone and teach drums there and teach bass are the guys who are going to be playing. And they're really very good players. All those guys could play in Los Angeles or New York if they wanted to. And they just happen to be here in Appleton, so I'm lucky to have them.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. You were here for 4 years. You're a Californian. I mean,
let's see. Yeah, how long have you been here?
What's it like? What's the lifestyle change for you?
Well, yeah, I lived in L.A. for over 30 years, and you know what? It's just colder here. That's all. I like the people. We've made some wonderful friends here. I never knew what Kimberly Clark was about. Now I do.
There you go.
We don't have a Culver's in Los Angeles. I found out what that is.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you want to be there all the time, right?
I like it here.
Yeah.
I mean, the people are lovely. Our kids are having a great time, and I'm glad I've got 2 little daughters, and I'm glad they're being brought up here. You know.
Yeah. It's a great place. When you do something like this, when you're doing songs from another person, even if it's your father, what do you look for? Do you look for different phrasing? Do you do it the same way they do the songs?
Well, I don't sing the way my dad does. There's no reason to. I'm fortunate. I'm blessed that I was given, hopefully, a decent voice, which I think is partly genetic, obviously. So I sing the way I sing. But what I'm looking for to do, especially a tribute to my dad, is really the arrangements more than anything. He worked with a lot of arrangers, and the guy who did the arrangements for most of these songs is a guy named Marty Page, who was a very well-known arranger who my dad loved working with. And he arranged specifically for the dectet for 10 pieces instead of a 17-piece big band. They're specifically arranged for 10 pieces, and there is a specific sound to that. And I think people tomorrow night will see why we've chosen these songs and these arrangements. And there are a couple of surprises, too. I don't want to give everything away. We're going to be using more than just the dectet, so there's some nice musical surprises for tomorrow. I'll actually sing in tune. That's the biggest surprise. Where's my drummer when I need him?
I like this guy, and
well, if you ever need a guy that can do sports, please have me come here. I want to do the sports because I hear there was a big game last weekend on the internet. I read about it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. My mistake.
That's California, Los Angeles doesn't even have a team anymore, so. Yeah.
No, they suffer with that team in St. Louis now. As well they should.
There you go. Steve, thank you very much for joining us, and good luck tomorrow night, and we hope everybody goes out and sees Steve March Torme tomorrow. Tickets, give them a call, 832-6749. You can get tickets or get more information on our website, PoxLemonOnline.com.
Hey, can I come back later and sing?
Well, absolutely.
Oh.
You know what? It's a good thing you mentioned that. I would have never thunk that.
That's why I'm here.
There you go. Who'd have thunk? Rachel?